Prime Minister Narendra Modi, currently on a two-day official visit to Russia, has made a direct appeal to end the Ukraine war, which has been going on for over 2 years. During an informal meeting with President Vladimir Putin at the latter's official residence in Moscow, PM Modi told him that no solution can be found on the battleground. PM Modi said that India has always called for respecting the UN Charter, including territorial integrity and sovereignty. There is no solution on the battlefield. Dialogue and diplomacy is the way forward. Additionally, PM Modi raised concerns about Indian nationals deceived into joining the Russian army by unscrupulous travel agents. Sources reported that Russia is committed to repatriating all affected individuals. Congratulating PM Modi on his third term, Vladimir Putin remarked that his re-election underscored PM Modi's effectiveness in advancing India's interests. He also said the results speak for themselves. India now ranks third globally in terms of economy. Now remember, this meeting marks the 16th encounter between PM Modi and President Putin in the past decade, with their last face-to-face interaction occurring at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit in Samarkand, Uzbekistan in 2022. In 2019, PM Modi was honored with Russia's highest state award, the Order of the Holy Apostle Andrew I. Joining us to discuss this story further is Ambassador Pradeep Kapoor, former diplomat. We also have Dr. Sharat Kohli, economist, joining us live. Major General Rajan Kochar, Senior Advisor, MP, IDSA, is live with us. We will also be joined by some more guests. But for now, let's go live across to Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov.
Visit of the Indian Prime Minister to your country, so the two leaders just met.
Well, I think the visit is very successful. They discussed each and every issue on the bilateral agenda. They discussed international situation, our cooperation in G20, in BRICS, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, in the United Nations, where we support the Indian interest to become a permanent member of the Security Council, like we do for Brazil and an African candidature. And I think they understood each other as always, because they have been acquainted for more than 20 years. So the chemistry is there, the understanding of the tasks on the bilateral agenda and on the issues related to international policies, absolutely the same. And I'm sure this visit will give a very positive push for the relations in all areas.
Well, that, of course, was Sergei Lavrov briefing on how the meeting has panned out. Ambassador Pradeep Kapoor, let me get your quick comment to Sergei Lavrov's statement. Speaking, of course, after the bilateral has just concluded, talking, of course, about the state of India-Russia relations. Also, Russia's important backing for India as a permanent member of the UNSC.
Well, thank you, Uday, for this important discussion at this important juncture in world history. NATO meeting is going on in Washington, D.C. China, Belarus exercises are going on at the border of Ukraine and Poland. And PM Modi is visiting Russia at this point of time to see what are the possibilities of breaking through with some peace initiatives. Now, the Foreign Minister of Russia, Sergei Lavrov, who was earlier the ambassador of Russia to Washington, D.C. also, is a very seasoned diplomat. He has been around for a very long time. And his statements, of course, add a lot of substance to what is happening in Moscow currently between the two leaders. And the relations between India and Russia are very strong relations. I remember when we had gone with an army attachment, a visit all over the forward areas in the north and northeast. We saw a lot of the equipment at that time, maybe more than 80% of the Indian defense equipment was sourced from Russia. And the Indian army officers were very proud of it, that they said that they sell the equipment to us at very reasonable prices and we get very good quality, we get very good value for money. That continued for a very long time. Now in 1971, when the Bangladesh war was going on and there was big threats to India from its neighbor China, from the US, sending its fleet, etc., Russia immediately counterbalanced all those pressures and made India sort of, operate in a way that it was not pressured into doing anything which it didn't want to do. In the UN, on various occasions, when other countries have tried to bring in, different sanctions against India or different steps or measures against India. The veto has always been from Russia for the last so many decades. So, seeing all that and the way they have helped in many other areas, the way we have helped them now in terms of finding a channel for their oil, which has benefited, as Prime Minister Modi also mentioned during his opening remarks, that it has benefited the whole world in a very significant way. So the past has been absolutely very strong basis of relationship. The present continues to be so, and the future will also continue to be so. Now, the thing for the Western world to understand is that to make an enemy or a permanent enemy out of a country like Russia, is it a correct policy? Is it a sensible policy? Russia is the biggest country in the world. It straddles almost half the globe. It straddles over 11 time zones. If you straddle over 12 time zones, you're straddling over half the world. The natural resources which are present in Russia are phenomenal. The science, the technology, the maths, skills, etc., in so many areas have been absolutely top notch. Now, if you make that country a partner, you also win big time in geopolitics. Because if Russia and China axis is strengthened by pushing Russia away and cornering Russia and trying to corner Russia, and implement all sorts of sanctions which are not really very effective, and on the contrary, they have boomeranged against the Western economies. So you are playing a very stupid game of zero sum ultimately, because you are losing out a lot, the other countries are gaining a lot. The dollar
Award here at the Kremlin in the stately setting that befits the order and its statute. Honorable Prime Minister, dear friend, the order of St. Andrew the Apostle the First School that is presented to you is testimony to Russia's sincere gratitude for the significant contribution you are making to strengthening friendship and mutual understanding between our nations and countries. You have always actively advocated broader contacts with our country. Back when you were Chief Minister of the state of Gujarat, you came up with the initiative of twinning your state with Russian regions, namely the Astrakhan region. Now that you've been at the helm of the Indian government for 10 years, you have genuinely strived to elevate the Russian-Indian relations to the level of special and privileged strategic partnership. With your direct support, Russia and India are implementing large-scale projects in trade, economic, and military and technical sphere, in nuclear and hydrocarbon-based energy, in high-tech and space exploration. It would be impossible to overemphasize your contribution to building a resilient framework for Russian-Indian cooperation in the international arena, where both our nations are defending the principles of multipolarity and rigorous observance of international law, working together for the sake of stability, global and regional security, and working closely within BRICS and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Excellency, Honorable Prime Minister, dear friend, from the bottom of my heart, I would like to congratulate you with this high Russian award and wish you good health, success, and all the best. And to the friendly people of India, I wish peace and prosperity. Thank you.
Указом президента Российской Федерации за выдающиеся заслуги в развитии особо привилегированного стратегического партнерства между Российской Федерацией и Республикой Индии и дружественных связей между российским и индийским народами орденом Святого Апостола Андрея Первозванного награждается Нарендра Дамодардас Моди, премьер-министр Республики Индии.
By the decree of the President of the Russian Federation for the outstanding contribution to the development of the special and privileged strategic partnership between the Republic of India and the Russian Federation and the friendly ties between the people of India and Russia, the Order of St. Andrew the Apostle, the first called, is being awarded to His Excellency Narendra Damodar Das Modi, the Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of India.
योर एक्सेलेंसी और मेरे मित्र राष्ट्रपति पुतिन, रूस के सर्वोच्च अवार्ड से सम्मानित करने के लिए मैं हृदय से आपका आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। यह सम्मान केवल मेरा सम्मान नहीं है, यह 140 करोड़ भारतवासियों का सम्मान है। यह भारत और रूस की सदियों पुरानी गहरी मित्रता और आपसी विश्वास का सम्मान है। यह हमारी स्पेशल एंड प्रिविलेज स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप का सम्मान है। एक्सेलेंसी, पिछले लगभग 2.5 दशक से आपके नेतृत्व में भारत और रूस के संबंध हर दिशा में मजबूत हुए हैं और हर बार नई ऊंचाइयों को प्राप्त करते रहे हैं। आपने दोनों देशों के बीच जिन स्ट्रेटेजिक संबंधों की नींव रखी थी, वो गुजरते समय के साथ और मजबूत होकर निखरी है। पीपल टू पीपल पार्टनरशिप पर आधारित हमारा पारस्परिक सहयोग हमारे लोगों के बेहतर भविष्य की उम्मीद भी बन रहा है, गारंटी भी बन रहा है। आज की चर्चाओं में भी हमने सभी क्षेत्रों में आपसी सहयोग को मजबूत करने के लिए नए और महत्वपूर्ण निर्णय लिए हैं। हमारे संबंध केवल दोनों देशों के लिए ही नहीं, पूरे विश्व के लिए भी अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण है। आज के वैश्विक वातावरण के परिप्रेक्ष्य में भारत और रूस की पार्टनरशिप और भी अहम हो जाती है। हम दोनों विश्वास रखते हैं कि वैश्विक स्थिरता और शांति के लिए निरंतर प्रयास करते रहना चाहिए। आने वाले समय में हम मिलकर इसी दिशा में काम करते रहेंगे। एक्सेलेंसी, एक बार फिर इस सम्मान के लिए मैं 140 करोड़ भारतवासियों की ओर से आपका, रूसी सरकार का और रूस के लोगों का बहुत बहुत आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। स्पासिबा।
Дамы и господа, церемония завершена.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Right, that of course was Prime Minister Narendra Modi speaking there. PM Modi, of course.